question.
Hey, hello.
You talk a lot. I was listening to what you were saying.
Hi guys, I'm Eby.
I'm Charlotte.
Welcome to
Under One
Roof, where EP4 has a story to tell. I'll start first. I think personal space has always been my number one thing ever since I was staying alone. I always value this term called me time. Like, I think I grow very well in my alone time, me time. Probably also because of my character. I'm an introvert. So anything that is around my world, close to my world, I can try. So personal space has always been very important.
I think it's because you were a bachelor for way too many years.
Many years, no lah. But I knew that I need to be alone to focus on stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I think for me it's very different. I would say I don't really need personal space in a home setting. On the other hand, I find it very weird if there's too much space. I need to see you, I need to see the kids. That's all about, that's a home feeling to me. So I'll have my personal space outside when I have my coffee.
Yeah, so that's the thing I need to balance or try to learn it because she wants me at the side, but sometimes I need space. So, but she totally get it when I tell her I need some me time.
Then you can tell from your face, even the kids.
Yeah,
Right,
even the kids are like, they look at my face and know that
Okay, we better go elsewhere.
Yeah, I need my space, then they will give me
Yeah.
that. I think if you're working, you need alone time. But after you have kids, right, you realize that your alone time when you're working, right, is always being disrupted. And that is the reason why I believe sometimes going to your own office or you have a home office is very important so that you don't get distracted.
Yeah, it will be more conducive if you're talking about in terms of work aspect.
Yeah, so alone time, I don't think so. I mean, if we have our own leisure, our own free time, we always have to meet because of kids, and then no choice, either she call me or the kids call us. And they will meet this alone time after you become a parent.
Okay, I would say creating boundaries is really all the boundaries that's being taught to the kids, right? There's a lot of repetitive instruction and actions displayed to them over and over again. That's how they learn. Be it when it comes to toddlers or even pre-teen, I realize that works the best. So it's really having certain ground rules in play and just repeat to them over and over again.
Correctly repeat over and over again.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm talking to Correct.
I think every couple has their own struggles. For sure, there will always be quarrels, arguments, right, about how we can come back together after that. So tension, for sure. I mean, I've been told if a couple does not have tension, they're not a couple.
Yeah, but I think the living habits all started. It all starts from individual. Like back then when we have our own place, I would say that our living habits are quite similar. So because back then we are staying alone, so we doesn't have a helper. We didn't have kids back then. So everything is 亲力亲为, we do ourselves. And when I go over to a house or she come over to my place, right, we realize that our living habits are very similar. We're very neat, we're very tidy person. We can't stand mess.
Yeah.
Like for example, we can't stand clothes being just all around the floor, or your bed sheets not tidy up.
Correct.
So we do all this. So we are quite independent, and probably the reason is because we are the eldest in the family. So naturally we are being trained,
To make sure things are prim and proper, right?
Correct. So the tension, I think the tension for us as a family didn't came in a lot in terms of living habits, but it comes in probably for me as a first-time parent, and how do I really understand from a point of view on taking over certain mental load she has as a mother of three.
After men and women do think very differently, and the roles that they play in terms of being parents are significantly different already. So that's the only tension I would say that we really have to work on in terms of communicating and deliver our roles better.
Yeah.
Certain things, yes, I would say you have more chance to have alone time because there will be different areas like kids play area, kids study area, and you get to hide at certain corners in that sense. So a bigger place will help in that. Remember back then our house, you can't even play hide and seek. The kids cannot play hide and seek. There's no place to hide.
Hide and seek too easy to find.
Correct. So on the other hand, what are some of the things that doesn't work is there will be more things to do, more things to overload, more things to clean. So that itself will also bring in more tension because the to-do list has increased significantly already. Yeah, so does a big house really solve that problem? You tell me.
Yeah, correct. We make it a point even before we married, right? We make it a point to have a date night every week. It didn't occur to me naturally, but she kind of wanted this, and it kind of become like our habit or our custom. You know that every week, if we can, you know, we will do Friday as our date night. But we know sometimes we are very busy, either we work or with our duties, right? But we always will try to initiate. Either myself or her. She said, "Hey, let me bring you out to a nice place to eat, or bring you out to do something very meaningful in terms of activity based." So this is how we manage to keep this going.
We basically take turns to date each other out,
Right.
Even if it's not on a weekly basis, it will be every 2 weeks once.
This is also what my mother-in-law told me. She said that you cannot forget date night because you cannot forget yourself out of all this busyness. You must always know to date each other. Even how old you are.
It's at the end day, right? We are the one that's going to walk with each other right to the end, not the kids. So.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a very bittersweet feeling because we're going to face it very soon. Like my second one is going to school in 2 weeks.
Preschool, yeah.
Preschool in 2 weeks time. Then when Jajan starts school, so the house will become very quiet. And now the nanny leave really, it will be even more quiet. So it's a very bittersweet feeling because one part of you, when it's very noisy, you just hope the house can be more peaceful, you know, so that I can have time to do my stuff, no one distract me. But when all these people starts to go to each individual places, you feel the house become very quiet. Then you feel like, how come so quiet?
Very empty.
Yeah, it's a very bittersweet feeling. You only know it once you go through it. Yeah, that's why I honestly don't have an answer for you. I was telling Charlotte, I say, wow, the day when we decided to job Matthew at the preschool, I don't know how emotional are. It's like one part of me, I tell my mom that time, I tell my mom that day, that one part of me, I don't want him to go to school because I want him to be at home running around. The whole house is very chaotic. Then we are putting our hand out. Then the other part, if he doesn't know how to communicate, he doesn't know language or knowledge, then it also deters his growth process. So yeah, bittersweet. That's why I tell you today, right? 喝咖啡就像人生这样，苦甜苦甜的。Wisdom of you, namaste.
Undisturbed Netflix and chill. We get to watch show, and then we have our supper. Oops. We have supper, then we watch our show. Not really have. It's the undisturbed moment when we really get to spend time with each other.
Yeah.
It sounds very simple, probably something that a lot of young couples get to do it every single day, but not for us. It's really catching that moment when the kids are asleep, and it's almost like a struggle. Do we go to sleep or do we spend time together watching the show? Yeah. So that's very meaningful, very precious.
So at the end of the day, we all need our own little space.
And love in the home.
Yeah. So privacy is important, but I think once we come together as a family, I think the privacy has to work around not just ourselves, but also the kids. So we hope that you love this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. So I'm Ian here.
Charlotte here.
See you next one. Cheers.